Um, how's everybody? Uh, I'm starting off this day in Terminal 2. It's pretty busy out here. I'll show you. It's like lots of people all over the place, all the way down. Lots of passengers. Lots of passengers all over the place. So I'm guessing today is going to be the normal Saturday at the airport. Pretty busy. It's usually how it always is. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, it's usually how it is here on Saturdays. It's usually extremely busy on Saturdays, but nothing we can't handle. Today I started off my day. I got up kind of late. I didn't get up and I didn't get my workout on like I usually do. Actually, I haven't worked out. I think I skipped 2 days, but I had to for one reason or another. I had to run a lot of errands. I'm getting off really late from work, and it didn't exactly allow me to have the time to get my workouts in for those couple of days. But other than that, everything is doing okay. I'm still trying to put more and better vlogs together, but it's either I'm not managing my time right, or how can I put either I'm not managing my time right, or I just need to put the time or make the time to get everything done, just like I do with weight training and stuff like that. I make the time. I make the time to get that in because I find it most important because I'm 52 right now. I'll be 53 in August, so I gotta keep myself in shape. I might have to go home one day and my nephews might think they can out muscle brother man down, so I might have to fix that. We don't want to go there, but other than that, everything is fine. I just, I'm at this point right now where I'm not sure exactly. For some odd reason, this last week it felt confusing. It's like you run into these walls. You get around them, but it takes a little bit of time. And it's only been this week. It's like that. It's really crazy, but I'll get through this. I'll get through the hurdle. Get through today. I'll try to take you all through and talk with you all again today. I would say when time permits, but like I said earlier, I have to make the time. So time is not going to always permit. Like someone told me a long time ago, there's never a perfect time for anything. You can't always wait for the right moment. Sometimes you got to make that moment. So you have to make the time for things that you want to do. They're not going to just come to you. Life doesn't work that way. It took me years to realize that, because when you're taught before, in my earlier time, all you ever heard was, well, you just wait, your time will come. But then you realize later, life is not like that. Your time, it's not that your time is going to come. You gotta pull that time to you and make the time to produce results, that in order for you to get whatever you want to come. That's really weird, but you realize that after a while. So that waiting around stuff is for the birds, I believe. Some people can do that. I don't like to do that. I call myself trying to go forward and keep pushing and not hold back or not give up on a lot of different things. Stuff like that. I just don't believe in that waiting stuff. You wait and this is going to happen. You wait and that's going to happen. I'm 52 years old, man. How long? How long should I keep waiting? That makes no sense, So I won't do that. But I'll get back with you guys later today. All right. I just come from my flight over here in Terminal 2. I just put everything back in our storage and all that good stuff. On my way back to Terminal 1. Still pretty busy over here. You can see all of the passengers over here. Actually really busy. And you see how busy it is over here. Yeah, it's something else. But I'm gonna go over here, hop into this bus. We gotta keep riding this bus until they fix that SkyTrain. These buses are gonna stay packed. They got the extra long buses, but there's a lot of passengers. It's an extra amount of passengers that's gotta ride those buses. So, on my way to Terminal 1. See, I'm standing beside my colleague Leonard. See, say hello, Leonard.
Hi, Alice. Hi, all. How you doing? Doing good? I'm doing all right.
Okay. Now, how long have you been in the company?
Which company? I'm a newbie in the company. I just started a couple of months ago. I'm still newbie.
How do you like being in this company?
Working with great guys like you makes me feel good. I like it, enjoying it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And are you ready to get on this bus and go to Terminal 1?
I'm already. I've been standing here for like, I don't know, a couple of minutes ago, and the bus is not coming out, that the bus is here. I'm going to jump in like a monkey inside. Yeah, I'm really ready. We're going.
Okay. On my lunch break right now. It's been a few hours since my last recording. I just finished eating my lunch. Had me a pack of sardines. I had me a little pack of sardines like I usually have. I usually eat like one pack during the day. So I've upped it like to 2 packs so I can get my how can I put it, my daily dose of protein, or as the Germans say, Eiweiß. So instead of me eating one can of sardines a day, I eat 2. Make myself a little heavier. That way I won't be so, how can I say, a little stronger during the day. Sometimes when I come to work, I find a place where there's usually no passengers, and either like a 2 to 5 minute workout or something like that. Sometimes longer, depending on how I feel. I know that when we had this COVID situation, we would come to work and we would work all day, but it wasn't that many passengers. So I would just find an empty gate and work out for like a good 25 minutes, 15 to 25 minutes right here in the airport. It was actually pretty good. I think I was in really good shape then because I was working out in the morning before I went to work, working out at work, on my lunch break, and when I got home. So, but that was actually all I could do. It was actually all I could do with this COVID situation because nothing was open anywhere, couldn't go anywhere, the gym was closed. So I'm in the gym wherever I went. I usually worked out. My colleagues thought I was crazy, but it worked out pretty good. Like I said, I just finished eating my lunch. I got like 20 more minutes left before I go back to work. I had 45 minutes. It used to be like an hour and a half. But someone made some changes, and push came to shove, and our lunches got shortened, and now we also have more flights too. That changes things also. I'm seeing a few more changes coming too because we're also getting more colleagues and more personnel. We actually need more personnel because we were really hurting before. When I say hurting, I mean hurting. Doing things like way under par, way under standard, because everybody was doing the job of one person was doing the job of like 3 to 4 people. And when you continue doing that so long, the mistakes start coming into play. So we're making those little mistakes. Now those little mistakes are starting to become big. And the bosses are starting to get upset. Send out those emails. You know how they send out those emails go. So some things might start happening that we don't want to happen because of those mistakes. But at the same time, we're starting to get personnel, and things are starting to shape up for the better. But those little mistakes is costing everybody. The job we have here is not all that hard, but we make it hard. We make it really difficult. All we have to do is check people's passports, boarding cards, visas, whatever other document they need to have to fly to the States. That's it. But we add stuff when we shouldn't put ourselves in positions that we don't need to be in. I don't personally, but some of my colleagues do. And I try to tell them some things to do and not to do so that how can I put it? So that the workflow goes better, but they're not trying to hear me. It's my way, or how can I put it? It's the highway instead of my way. So I try to stay as clear as possible, away from a whole lot of drama. They don't want to hear anything I have to say, so I won't tell them anything. But I just hate to see when things get screwed up because, when one person screws up, a lot of people like to point fingers at everybody, and it's not a good thing to do that. But that's how things run here. I try to make them better, but I'm not a supervisor here. So if you're not a supervisor, your word will those words you say will come out of your mouth and just disappear in thin air, and will be like you never even said them. So we're gonna see what happens. What's gonna happen for the rest of the day. I have a few hours left before I get off. So I keep everybody posted as to what's going on. Yeah, keep everyone up to date. All right, I got off a few minutes ago. A little bit later than when I thought I would. I had to take all of our equipment into the storage room today. Usually when you take the equipment to the storage, that requires you getting off a little bit later than everybody else. And then you gotta take everything up in the office and reconnect everything and charge all of our telephones up for the next day, all that good stuff. Nothing too severe, Now I'm down here at the Frankfurt main train station. It's busy like always, I try to come down to the end where it's not too loud. It's loud in here, but most of the trains that are picking people up, they're down the other end of the train station. I thought maybe I could go down to the train station and walk down the bottom. Underneath the train station, they have like a lot of stores under the train station. A lot of stores, a lot of like a different stands where you can buy fruit and all those kind of things. Other restaurants and stuff like that, they're under the train station. But if I go down there, I won't have the time to. I'll probably do it the next time I won't have the time, because my train will be coming here in maybe the next 5 to 10 minutes. If it doesn't come late. You know, if it doesn't come late. Today was like another good day at work. It wasn't too bad. The usual, the usual crazy mishaps or the usual craziness actually didn't take place today. It stayed pretty calm. I stayed pretty collect. Other than that, everything was fine. And I'm waiting now for this train to come. It'll be a little bit. I'm gonna sit back and eat my Pringles. You know, and I've decided instead of me just leaving junk food all alone, all at one time, you know, take it nice and slow. Maybe eat my Pringles once a week, eat my Doritos once a week. You know, okay, that probably sounds kind of weak and kind of offbeat, but I love my Pringles and Doritos. It's just gonna have to be offbeat. You know what I'm saying? But there'll be some times when I don't mess with it at all. Usually when I get the urge, I'll be like, okay, I'll grab me some Pringles or I'll grab me a bag of Doritos or some Bugles. But it's not an everyday thing. It's not an all the time thing. So I'm kind of glad about, because I used to be real bad. You know, Bugles or Doritos every day. Every single, oh, got a train coming by. And that little train behind me is kind of fast too. Some little old thing, you know, and it's diesel. That thing runs off diesel, and she flies. Yesterday was, I think, my first or second time riding in one. That thing is so fast, and you can hear it when it winds down. It's like when you changing gears, that loud whistling. You know, it's actually pretty good. My whistling sound didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it to do, but the train is kind of fast. You know. But back to the program, or not the program, the junk food, leaving the Doritos and Pringles alone and all that stuff. I'm still working on it, you know. It's how you say it? It's an uphill battle. You know, I'm still going uphill, still fighting that battle. You know. But I'm still holding my weight down. It's a good thing. My weight is still staying down. I'm building my body up like I want to, you know, because the last, 3 or 4 years ago, I had like 2 knee surgeries, you know. Takes a while to bounce back from something like that, you know, so I'm getting better, Hopefully, you know, I get myself in superb shape like I was when I was 20. You know, I still got that dream going, you know. Get myself back in the same shape I was when I was like 20 to 25. Because I was shaped up pretty good back then. You know, but I'm still dreaming about getting back in shape like I was back then. Hopefully, you know, I don't give that dream up. I still keep pressing on. You know, I still keep pressing on.